You have lesson 14 in front of you. We are going to do the first part of lesson 14. It is only going to be the multiplying decimals. Okay, you can see this is right on your worksheet. These are the same rules that we use for integers. Same sign positive, different signs negative. It's just like what's on the front board. Okay, it doesn't change. If I said -3 times -3, the signs are the same. It's 9 and your answer is positive. If I had a -10 times a +3, my signs are different, so it's 30. And since my signs are different, I'm going to put a negative sign in front of it. Exactly. Okay? So now we know the rules for integers, positive and negative, when you are multiplying. So now what we want to do is multiply decimals. Does anybody remember from last year how to set up a problem to multiply decimals? John?
Line them up vertically and then...
Is this from reading the paper or your memory?
Memory.
Okay, without looking at the paper, tell me.
You have to line them up vertically, and then after you're done with the problem, however many numbers are behind the decimal, that's how many numbers are behind the decimal on the final answers.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. So there's 5 steps, obviously. Lining up vertically, you know vertically is up and down, right? So if I were to give you this problem, 31.7 times 2.8. Okay? Vertically line them up on top of each other. 31.7 times 2.8. They have to be lined up on the right side. Okay? In this particular case, our decimals actually line up, but that has nothing to do with the problem. We are going to multiply decimals just as if they were whole numbers. So let's go for it. 7 times 8 is 56. Carry 5. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 5 is 13. Carry 1. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25. I always put a 0 as a placeholder, because if my problem starts going sideways, at least I have something helping me go in the right direction. 7 times 2 is 14, carry the 1. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we add 6, 7, 8, 8. Then you look back at the original problem. I have 1 decimal place behind the decimal. I have 1 decimal place behind the decimal for a total of 2 decimal places, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we start behind the number and go back 2 decimal places. So our answer is 88.76. If I were to make 31.7 a negative number, now I have different signs, so my answer would be negative. Any questions so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we have some examples at the bottom of the paper that we're going to work through together. And I am actually going to work all the way through with you so that I can continue recording. Okay? So I will try and go slow enough that you can keep up with me. 8.2 times 8.5, line it up vertically. Since they are both positive, I know my answer is going to be positive. I'm just going to put it up there as a reminder. And then you multiply. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 1 is 41. Put a 0 in this place right here. 2 times 8 is 16, carry the 1. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 1 is 65. Add 0, 7, 9, 6. I see 2 decimal spaces, 2 decimal spaces, 69.7. The 0 is not necessary, so we're just going to leave it off, and we already know that it is positive. digits in negative 5.1, but I have 3 digits in 25.2. So I'm going to put the one with the larger number of digits on top. Just like that. I am multiplying a negative times a negative, so my answer is going to be positive. Same sign, positive. Okay, simply multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. Bring down a 0. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 1 is 26. Carry the 2. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Go ahead and add it up on your own. 2, 5, 8, 2, 1. There are 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. It's positive 128.52. I am going to go ahead and continue talking and doing these problems. You can work ahead on your own or you can work with me. It's your choice.
Okay.
39.3 is more digits times 4.2. Positive times a negative is going to be a negative answer. 3 times 2 is 6. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Put a 0 in place. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 9 times 4 is 36 plus 1 is 37. Carry 3. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 3 is 15. 6, 10, carry 1. 7 plus 7 plus 1 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 digits. Answer is negative 165.06. D, I'm just going to keep going. You guys can work ahead. Okay? 7.6 times negative 9.5. Set it up. And then multiply. And then go ahead and add. Two decimal places. It's going to be a negative answer, negative 72.2. Example E, answer is going to be negative. 5 times 4 is 20, carry 2. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 2 is 38. 5 times 6 is 30, carry 3. 9 times 6 is 54, plus 3 is 57. 0, 8, 10, 6, 1, 2 decimal places, negative 60.8. One last example. Negative 3.3 and 11. Answer is going to be negative. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Bring a 0 down. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Add. I have 1 decimal place. Negative 36.3. You can try the last 3 if you need more practice, or you can go on and work on your prep work. Okay. You're done. You're off the hook.
We were on the hook the whole time.
Huh?
We were on the hook.
You are on the hook. No.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Yes.
That's how you know jumping on the calculator.
Because the calculator knows how to do it.
You know the calculator.